Good afternoon, Ian Maddox, Hitchcock Maddox Financial Partners. Once again, the HMFP Q&A video series. As I mentioned in a previous week, we've experimented back and forth between asking questions directly to our audience and presenting a poll with several questions that folks can choose from. This was a poll question, one that was highly ranked or highly voted for. And so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Again, thank you for all of your response. I hope these sessions are helpful and that is information that you can use. As I've said in sessions past, our desire is financial planning simplified, and we believe that good information helps people to make good decisions. So this week's question is how exactly are financial advisors paid? Okay. Great question. It's one that's really important. I think that it's something that you as a consumer, the general public, should be aware of. When you go to hire someone like me or someone in a similar industry, it's important to understand compensation. So let me jump into this quickly. I'm going to give you a short history lesson, but mostly I'm going to focus in on the two ways, and one of the ways has two versions. So let's start with that. First of all, you're either going to get paid commissions, sell something, compensated for that sell, or you're going to charge a fee. There's two types of fees. The first type of fee is a consulting fee. If you're familiar with attorneys that work on retainer, it is comparable to that. There is a set of services that an advisor and a client agree upon, and there is a set fixed fee, usually charged per year, could be broken up into quarterly increments, but it's based on an annual basis. And that fee covers that suite of services for the year, okay? That's one fee model. The other fee model is what's called a fee for assets under management. So an advisor may be responsible for a certain portion or all of a particular client's liquid assets, their investable assets, and a percentage is assigned to those assets. Again, it's going to cover a suite of services, whatever those services are that have been agreed upon between the client and the advisor. The difference there is a set fixed fee versus a fee that is variable based on the account value. So if the account value goes up, it's the fixed fee, it's a fixed percentage, but obviously if the account value goes up, more money is paid to the advisor. Account value goes down, less money is paid to the advisor. So quick backdrop. I'll do this very quickly. For many, many, many years in the stock market, the origins of this industry that I work in, we would call ourselves financial planners, but at the origins, it was all commissions. You had a stockbroker, they sold you stock shares or bond shares, and they were paid for that transaction. Fast forward to the late 70s, early 80s, this concept of financial planning really began to pick up momentum. And the reason for that, severalfold, but the main one is that as professionals looked out of the industry, they said people don't just need stock advice or bond advice. They need someone that looks at their life like a CFO would look at a corporation. They want to help them to make decisions in a lot of aspects that have a financial impact, whether it's on an individual, a family, a small business. So then the idea was, well, we can't just constantly charge commissions for this. We need a way to be able to be engaged with a particular client on an ongoing basis, again, going back to that retainer model. So that's where the fees concept came in. So you've got those three models. Now, the next question you might ask is which one is best? And I would tell you that I don't really have an opinion as to which one is best. I think that any one of those models is okay. It's about disclosure. You as the consumer, you as the client truly needs to understand what it is you're getting for what you're paying. So there's an exchange of value, your money for expertise, for service, for product, okay? And so what I would encourage you to do is whenever you're trying to select an advisor to work with, make sure this is a person that asks lots of questions. They know you. They dig deep to understand what your needs are, what your risks, liabilities, strengths, all of those things that impact your decision making, your life, your financial assets and liabilities. And if you do those things, then whether someone sells you an annuity and is paid a commission, or charges a fee for a flat set of services or a fee for assets under management, I think you can make any of those work. I would just encourage you to be educated in that regard. Make sure that the person that you're working with is disclosing what they're doing and you have full knowledge of what you're getting out of that relationship. Again, appreciate it. You guys keep the questions coming. Ian Maddox, Hitchcock Maddox Financial Partners. Until next time.